Garner, and Dr. Meredith Travelstead is my gynecologist, and I've been with her since Dr. Woolley retired at the Women's Clinic. Came to Dr. Travelstead for my routine checkup, and she I've never seen it before, showed me a card that had 4 breast densities on it. And at that point, that was it. She showed me that. Then I had my routine checkup. And then I went for my mammogram in the office and went home. And before I went home, though, something inside of me said, hey, because Dr. Travelstead said, if you would like, when you leave, you can stop by and you can get an appointment with this other doctor to get a different kind of mammogram. I didn't know the name of it at that point or anything. Something inside of me said do it. Otherwise, I don't know. Some little voice inside of me telling me to do it. So I did. And at that point, went and had an ABOS test. And at that point, they located, I guess, a lump or whatever, some indication that there was cancer. So I did that, and after all those tests had been done, and I'd had a biopsy, they contacted Dr. Travelstead, and then she called me to let me know the really news. I don't even know to call it bad news, it's news, that it showed cancer, that it was cancerous. And at that point, she directed me to Dr. Tammy Young for my oncology. And also, in that course of events, also Dr. Copeland was my surgeon. So that's pretty much that part of that journey. All the doctors were very helpful. Dr. Travelstead, when she told me over the phone, that's kind of a difficult thing, but that's okay. I got someone to do. And then the people that did the testing for the screening for the ABOS, they were great. They were really kind and just helpful. And I'm a person that I try to see easy going and practice things, and so those are the kind of things. And I appreciated that. And Dr. Young, she was extremely direct, which I appreciate. And she told me just the course of events. She said I was HR positive, and she wrote all these things, pulled these things down on a piece of paper, and handed it to me. And she said, this is what we're going to do. She's going to do this cancer, and we're going to approach it that way. And she told me that the course of my treatment, which included pretty much a year, which I'm at the end of right now. Today's my last injection. But she said intravenously and also with an injection for about 6 months. I've forgotten the names of all the drugs, but that's okay. And then the last 6 months, I would just take injections. So that's where I am now, the end of that. Last injection today. And the doctors were great. Dr. Copeland, he was great. He listened to me, and I listened to him about my choices, and depending, the treatment, after the treatments were finished, at least when the first 6 months were done, I would see him again, and then we would take a course of action from there. But they were so nice and kind, and I honestly just loved everybody I met in the medical field, and I just decided all I want to know is tell me what to do next. And so they were all very kind and good, and I do believe that God uses doctors, and they use them and help me through it all, and spiritual life and God and the Holy Spirit. So the doctors, they were just God sent to me. Surgery, I had Dr. Copeland and I talked about it, and he said, choices. And for me, the first time I saw him, he told me the choices, and I wasn't sure until after I'd had my treatment. And he said I could have, if I wanted, a full mastectomy, all the choices. But he recommended, I didn't recommend, but he said that I was a good candidate just for partial. And so I thought about it a while, and with my daughter, and he went with what he said. He said I was a good candidate because the tumor was small. Thank goodness the tumor was small when I caught it. And it had shrunk. The meds had shrunk the tumor pretty much down to less than the ones in there. So it was small. And therefore, I was a good candidate. And that's what he did. He removed the area where the tumor was, all of that, and I had one lymph node removed. And, you know, you're very anxious about hearing back. And I used, what is it, on the computer. No, don't. Anyway, I read it first. I read his diagnosis first. And then, to me, I kept reading it, and it sounded like good news. And that there was no cancer on each level that the diagnosis after surgery was. And then I went and talked to him, and that was what he said. That was surgery. The cancer for my first 6 months is not the cancer. It's not that. And I hospitalized and probably my first 3 months and I for 5 days and so after that, it's takes a toll on me. But my family said, I'm going to push through it. I'm going to do what I can do. I'm going to get up, wash my clothes, you know, fold them and dry them and put up. And just push myself through it for 6 months until I had my medication and everything. And it was tough. But I had my daughter, family, and then a whole community waiting for me in my church. And my church family, I put down through that without that. So you need to reach out to people and accept what they want to do for you. Pretty much a person that likes to do things on my own, by myself, I can do it. But it taught me a lesson about the goodness of God and the goodness of people around. And then that's pretty much in this last 6 months being off of the tough meds. I call them the killer meds, knock you down meds. I've done outside work. I've forced myself to get out and work in the yard and do what I can do and drive myself over to radiology, and you just say, wake up with a new day and be happy and blessed about it and push yourself through it. That's all I have to say. It's tough at first, but it gets better. It does. Screening's very important. Don't not do it. You need to. It's an easy process. It's surely not painful. And at least they can find something. Don't let it go. I know if I had let mine go a year and not gotten that extra appointment, I know I would be sitting here today with the cancer having grown aggressively. I would be at a total different place if I had not gone and done the screening in Dr. Travelstead's office first, and she showing me that card and suggesting I could get an appointment, and her contacting me and getting in touch with everybody else on my team. So don't let it fail. Don't let it go. Get your screening every year. I'm 76, and my question is, how long am I going to have to do this? Well, until I'm healthy and strong and can get here to the office, obviously.